Alright everyone, welcome to Guild Wars 2. I'm going to get started right at this. This is a no-nonsense introduction to the game. Hopefully give you some good tips and so you can hit the ground running. The first thing I'm going to show you as a tip is how to mouse turn. In Guild Wars 2, like other MMOs, you can use the keyboard to turn, the A key to turn left, the D key to turn right, but that can be slow for turning around, especially if you're a melee character and doing a lot of kitting, or if you're, playing PvP. People run circles around you if you're trying a mouse or a keyboard turn. So mouse turning works better, but if you hold down the right mouse button and hold it down and move to the left and then move to the right, you'll notice that the camera's moving, but I'm staying flat-footed. I'm not turning. Same as if I hold down the left mouse button and turn. So that's a little different than a lot of MMOs, in which when you hold down those mouse buttons, you'll turn around depending on which one you hold. But there is a little trick. If you use your movement key, use the W, for example, to run forward. Now I can use my mouse button. I'm holding down my right mouse button and I'm flipping around. The left mouse button doesn't do the turn, so right mouse button held down will allow you to turn with your mouse, but you have to use your W key moving forward to actually do the turn itself. Another little tip is if you look down here at your abilities, I've only got one ability right now, and that's just a basic thrust that comes with the character and with a sword. I have an ability 2 that is still locked. It shows 0% unlocked. And then I have a third ability that also has not been unlocked yet. As I use my sword, these abilities are going to unlock. Now you'll notice that 4 and 5 are completely empty. I haven't got anything in my offhand right now, so there's no way for me to build any abilities on my 4th and 5th slot here. So I'm going to open up my inventory, and sure enough, here in my backpack I have a war horn, and you'll see there in the tip in parentheses down there it says offhand. So I can use this weapon in my offhand. I just have to right click it and say equip, and then now you'll hear the little confirmation sound. You'll see it the 4th and 5th slot down here in my offhand. I have a charge ability and a call to arms ability. I can't use these yet, but if I don't have my item equipped, I'm never going to learn them anyway. So you got to equip your item, and then you got to go out and use it, and as you use them, then you'll unlock more items. Along those lines, something that can be helpful is to hit H to bring up your hero screen, and then go over here and click on skills and traits. I'm going to click on weapon skills. Now here you'll see all your different weapon skills based upon what you're carrying in your hand. So under my main hand I have my sever artery, savage leap, and hamstring. They correspond to my main hand down here in my ability bar. Now if I scroll down, I can see if I have a two-handed hammer, what my abilities would be, a longbow, what my abilities will be, axe is a great sword, so on and so on, a rifle, which I'm hoping I'll get a rifle, pretty soon in this character, so I can go from long range. And then finally there's this war horn down here in the offhand with the charge ability and the call to arms ability that correspond down here to my abilities. So what you equip and what you can't equip is all listed here in your weapon skills, and you can see here exactly what you've unlocked so far, and if you happen to have a weapon, you can look and see what abilities it'll give you if you learn that weapon. So I'm going to close that. The next thing before we get started out is I'm going to show you the map. The map is pretty self-explanatory. You can mouse over items and it'll tell you a little bit about what they'll do. Over here on the left side is kind of like your scorecard for completing the game. We have our tasks, and we've completed 0 of 17 in this area. They've given us 2 waypoints to starting out, so we got 2 of 16 waypoints found. We have our points of interest, we have our skill challenges, and our vistas. So you can see here we haven't done anything yet, and this will help us keep track. Now in the center of the screen we just had a dialog pop up, and this is kind of important. When Guild Wars 2 has a server overflow, there's not enough room on the server, it puts you in like a temporary overflow server, so you can keep playing the game even though your server's full. Well, my server just opened up. I was in the overflow, and it's telling me now it's ready for me to go to the real server that I'm really assigned to. So I'm going to go ahead and hit travel, and that'll just basically reload the area, and you'll end up right where you left off in the same exact place. You'll see that I'm right here. But now I'm actually on the real server that I'm assigned to. I'll just quickly open back the map again, and you'll notice that here on the left side again, I had finished talking about the completion over here on the left side for the area, and then at the top you see the world completion. So as you're going through, you're trying to complete all these tasks, find your waypoints, all your points of interest, the vistas, and the skill challenges. So let's get started. Let's go kill some things and see how this all levels up. So I'm going to run down here. And I want to help the villagers, and as I'm running forward, you'll notice here, I'll open the map back up one more time, there's this big green arrow. The big green arrows, those are going to be kind of the recommended path for you to take, and I don't see any reason not to take it, except for maybe if I look down here, there's an undiscovered point of interest just a little bit to the south. You'll notice that it's not filled in, so I'm going to run down here real quick, and we'll watch the screen. You'll see it flash real quick. I got 71 experience points. Over here to the right, it's showing that I found Trainer's Terrace, and I got some completion for that. So if I look back at the map real quick, now we have one of our points of interest out of 21, and it's shaded in the icon there. So I'll turn back up and go over the bridge, and we'll head over here, following the green arrow, to some of our points of interest. You'll notice that I just got some experience for discovering this area. That's pretty common in MMOs. And then now as I veer off a little bit here, just a little bit to the north, I'm going to unlock, boom, that waypoint. And down here at the bottom, you'll see the experience bar go up, just like a typical MMO. And now this is another waypoint I can use to travel around the world. I'm going to just keep heading on down here. And you're going to notice something that'll happen here as I just move into this area. We heard the sound, and up here on the right, it's saying that I can help farmer Dia, and by watering the corn, stomping the worm mounds, feeding the cattle, defending the fields. So I've got these tasks that I can do for her, unlike some MMOs where you'd have to walk up to people and get a quest from them. They'll tell you what to do, then you go do it, then you bring it back. Guild Wars 2 is a little different than that, in that if you go into the area, it'll go ahead and let you start helping out. You don't have to ask them to start helping. So I'm going to try feeding some cows. So I'm going to go over here, take this bag of feed, and go over to this cow, and it'll show you right here. The F key is your action key for a lot of things. Just hit F. Cow gets fed, shows some hearts, show he loves you. And then you'll see the progress bar up here at the right showing that we're making progress toward helping her on her farm. I'm going to go ahead and pick up one more of these sacks of feed. And you'll notice something that happens down here on the ability bar. It's basically down here taking away my ability to fight with my sword and all those things, because I'm carrying a sack of seed. Now, this can be important because if you're getting attacked or something happens, you're going to want to drop that sack of seed. And here's the drop bundle button right here. And I can also use the little right above the tab key. I guess it's like just a little accent mark, and I can drop it. Now I'm back with my sword. But I'm going to go ahead and feed that cow some more feed so we can keep helping her. Make some progress here. Here's the cow. Feed the cow. And these cows are hungry, so I can just feed that same cow a bunch of feed. He'll live with it. There he goes. Now I'm going to do our first real attack here by clicking this worm mound. And one of the things you'll see and learn with Guild Wars 2 is you only have to hit your attack button once. I'm going to hit the one key one time, and he'll just keep attacking and attacking until the worm's dead. Now, it didn't really last that long, but you saw there was like 3 or 4 strikes there, but I only hit the key once. We got some chest armor that looks like that'll be helpful too, so I'm going to go ahead and equip that. You'll notice that I'm already wearing armor. It has a defense of 24. This is going to give me a defense of 26 and a power 4. So it's a little bit better armor. So you'll always see what's currently equipped compared to what you're thinking about equipping. In this case, it's a better piece of equipment. I'm going to equip it. Close my inventory out. And let's do some more of these mounds so you can just get to see some fighting. That's more fun than feeding the cows. I hit the one key, just hit one time, and he'll just keep attacking until it's dead. We'll do another mound, flatten, so another worm will come up. Now you'll notice that down here at the bottom, right above the ability bar, I've got 33% adrenaline. Now, it looks like it's all the way filled up, and it says 33%. That's because there's going to be 2 more bars show up down here as I get higher level and more skilled. You'll also notice down here that I've unlocked my Savage Leap ability. So just with those few attacks, I've already opened up another ability here with my sword equipped. So a couple of things have already happened. I'm going to hit F to search this worm, and then F to claim no root. So you can a lot of times hit F to do the search and F to take everything from it. So FF if you're in a hurry to get something. Now, the next time I attack, because my adrenaline's at 33%, you'll notice that the F1 key is now available. It's highlighted. And at level 1, this is going to immobilize my opponent for 2 seconds. Once I get a level 2 and a level 3, then I'll be able to do more. Now, because I was standing around, my adrenaline went back down, so I'm not going to get to use that yet, but it'll go back up quick enough once I kill a few more worms. So this time, I'm going to use my Savage Leap just for the heck of it. So I'm going to back up from him, and you'll watch when I hit 2 to Savage Leap, I jump in and attack, and then it'll automatically resort to your auto attack after you come in. So it's kind of a slick little system if you think about it. I'm going to hit F to flatten this thing out. I'm going to intentionally back up just so you can see what happens. I'm going to jump in, and that's all I have to do because now it's automatically started using my auto attack. I didn't have to jump over and start hammering on the 1. All I did was hit the 2 key. So you can keep hitting the 1 and do it manually, but why hit the keys a bunch of extra times? And to be honest with you, it can be kind of hard to get out of the habit. So I'm going to go ahead and finish killing off this worm, and I'm almost done helping her. But I want to hopefully get over here and doing another attack on something before my adrenaline runs out. So maybe if I'm jumping up and down, I'll still have adrenaline. But okay, so now I'm finished helping her. I'm attacking this, but I'm going to use my F1 key. You'll watch how I'll do a flurry now as this F1 key was used, and now my adrenaline went all the way back down to 3. So you're going to want to watch this adrenaline and make sure, especially if you're in a tough fight, that you're taking advantage of your power attacks here under your F1 key. Now that I finished helping her, I'm going to hit M on the map just so you can see her little heart is filled in. as opposed to, say, over here in this area, the heart's still open. That's because we've completed helping her. Unlike other MMOs, we can just walk away. We don't even have to go talk to her. We can go here where it says check your mail. So you'll see this up here. And it's saying that, we've explored this. And if I go up here, you don't have to go to a mailbox, check your mail, anything like that. You can just check it right here. And she's saying she wants to thank us. And it says take all. I'm not even sure what she's got to give us, because usually it'll tell us if she has something to give us. I'm going to hit take all. And I got my mail here they're giving us little advices of things to do. This world event over here is getting really loud. So there was a world event kind of happening behind us, and I ignored it, but it ended rather quickly. Now, I don't have to go talk to her to get any credit for doing all this. She's just standing over there. But it can be valuable, and I'll show you why. So I'm going to go up to her and talk to her, and she's thanking us for our help and everything like that. And naturally, being the mooches we are and expecting to, some sort of reward, we'll say any rewards. And she'll say, of course, and this little pink little triangle symbol is karma points. And right now I don't have any karma points, but because we've helped her, once we have some points, we're going to be able to buy things from her. So we can buy a worm tooth, a loaf of bread, and a crude salvage kit with the karma points.
Until next time.
And so one of the reasons you help people isn't just to get experience and those kind of things. You'll also be able to purchase items that only they sell. So that kind of gets the very first set of tasks done here. We were able to find this point of interest, Jeb's wheat field. We helped her and completed this task. We have started advancing our weapon skill here, and we're 66% unlocked on our hamstring ability. And I see something really large, I guess. Oh, that's the windmill up there. So now we have a decision to make. I'm going to go back and hit M again, and we'll see that here's another task area over here. Over on the far right of the tooltip, you're going to see a little 3 in parentheses. It might be hard to see in a video, but there's a little number in parentheses, in this case a 3 on the far right of the tooltip. That means that this particular task is really aimed at people are level 3 or so. And the same with this task up here of helping the foreman Flanum, also a level 3. If I go over here more to the east, I see here's a level 4 tasks on this side. And so you can basically decide which of these tasks you want to do before you walk all the way over there. You kind of know how difficult they are. You're not running all the way over there and then finding out it's too easy or it's too hard. And I'm going to look over here to the west. This is a level 5 area or task. If I scroll out, there's other task areas, but I haven't uncovered the map enough to see them. So I'm sure there's more tasks out here. But at this point, these are the only ones I can see, which is fine because I'm not strong enough really to go past this level 5 at this point. Over here on the left, I can show you my scorecard. The 1 task completed, 3 waypoints out of 16 have been completed, and 2 points of the 21 interests. So now I'm going to go ahead and skip this helping the fisherman and helping the foreman. Now, probably I'd have a character that I would go and complete all these things because I sometimes like completing all the challenges, all the tasks, and seeing all this fill up. But I like a little bit of a fighting challenge, and if I go do this isn't going to be much of a challenge, and then I'll do this one, that won't be much of a challenge, and because I'll have leveled up and got experience doing these tasks, then coming over here won't be much of a challenge, and so on and so on. So one of the things you can do, because you know ahead of time what these areas are going to give you in terms of a challenge, I'm going to go ahead and skip over here to the level 4. So I'm going to hit M and start running, heading over to that area. One of the things I'll show you while I'm running is you can zoom out quite a ways in this game. So I'm pretty far zoomed out, I think, and I kind of like that. And then, of course, you can use your mouse button to zoom in real quick. But hey, I think this might be an example of a world event. So we got this world event that we want to drive the rogue bull back home and fix the mayhem on the way. So this guy is going to be a bit of a challenge for us. He's level 5, but we got somebody helping us. So this is an example of a random world event. And I guess we're just supposed to keep kicking his butt till he decides to go home. This is an area where my charge in skill is kind of good. Now, when you see that, yep, now we got him. So yeah, he's running back. We didn't have to kill him. We were just beating him up enough to send him back home. So he's on the run, and hopefully, because I helped here, now we got fire, and I can pick up this bucket and run over and help put the fire out. And it is keeping track of all that we're doing here. I have to hit the 1 key, dump the water on the fire. Hopefully I helped. Yep, I guess I helped a little there. And it is keeping track of how much we're helping here. And here's a perfect example where I need to drop it. Oh, I'm getting hurt. See, my health was dropping fast, so I was able to use my heal. So things kind of got a little exciting here. And it partly is because I haven't figured out, I hadn't picked up my sword again to start fighting. So these guys are jumping around all over the place. It's kind of my jump in. And I need to get out of here. I'm going to die. I don't really care to die. So I'm going to run over here. Nobody's really able to help me. They're not helping me. The good news is if I did get killed, they would like quickly help me. Now I have my healings back, so I can do my healings and jump back into the fight here a little bit. But these guys are tough because they jump around a lot. Okay, so we have a little bit of a battle on our hands. It's a little chaotic. I'm going to help these people up, so I can go over here and hit F to revive these guys.
Back on my feet, thanks to you.
So that's me helping them. Things are happening pretty quick, but you'll get used to it after playing it a bit. Anybody can revive anyone else in this game, so that's kind of a little different than in some of the games where only certain people can heal and certain people can resurrect. And this world event's still going on, in a sense, and I need to hopefully run over here in time to get some credit for all that work I did, and keep contributing. So these are our bees.
Refreshing.
These are a little out of my skill level here, but there's not a whole lot of risk because I can always people will revive me. So I'm going to revive this guy right there. Oh, what a battle. This is like a little bit of a surge fest. We got a lot of people around. Still right after launch, and we just launched this week, so it's a little crazy. I'm just getting in there and trying to get my hits in, so I can get some credit for this level up a little bit. Okay, so now I got another skill unlock. Alright, I might disengage from all this just because it's a little too crazy. This is not much of a tutorial. It's so hectic that what's going on. Hopefully we'll all be able to see all these bits. We're almost finished with this. I can tell over here at the right that we're almost finished, and I think as soon as we push this pull back, we should get to the end of this world event.
Go ahead. Hit.
Most of this chaos is there's so many people firing on spells and doing so much stuff. This is kind of crazy. Okay. Woo, that was hectic. But we're gonna get away from all that craziness. But you'll see what happened over here at the top right is we just completed a world event, and I got a gold contribution because I was significantly trying to contribute. 328 experience points, 36 karma points. You'll remember we can spend those with people that we've helped, and then 18 coins as well. So yeah, that took a little bit of time. It kind of detoured us, but now we've got this world event done. I'm going to go ahead and close that. Now, as we walked over into this area, it's already asking me if I want to assist Farmer Ida, and that's again, I don't have to go up and talk to her. It's just letting me volunteer to help her. And I'm going to go into her orchard here and start squishing these spider eggs for her. Squish. And then once I squish, usually a spider comes down. But not this time.
Yeah. I want to taste that.
Kill another spider egg sack. Ah, and here comes a spider. I hit 3 to cripple him, so he's not able to move much. And just let my auto attacks finish him off. So a lot of attacking was going on, but I only hit 2 keys. The 3 to do the cripple, and then I just let it auto attack. Actually, I only hit 1 key because the other key will the auto attacks will just start happening. Ooh, shiny red apples. I guess I can just keep picking these up. These are like mine now, huh? Good for me. Now, a lot of these things, they actually do benefit when you eat these things. I'm going to go ahead and check my inventory because I got stuff I can use. It looks like it might be for, it's more of a trophy thing. It doesn't really do anything. I got some crafting materials. I got some venom sacks. So, don't really have anything in my backpack now to really worry too much about. Let's go back over here to the spider egg. And there's a spider comes down. I'm going to hit 3 to cripple him, and then that's it. This 1 is automatically happened. So there is quite a bit of reduction of key presses. And I can hit F1 now that my adrenaline's high, and I'll do a flurry. And again, I just used up my adrenaline to do that. Search is an F, and then just hit F again to pick it all up. Now I just saw that I got some gauntlets. Unfortunately, I'm not high enough level yet to use them, but I will be soon enough, so we'll just hold on to those. Go after more of these spider sacks, and then fight the stuff that comes from them. Okay, I'm going to do a charge, cripple, and then let the rest of it just kind of happen. Take everything. That's an elementalist, I think, that's like burning all that stuff up. Kill that little hatchling, I guess. I didn't see if that's really helping her or not, but you see my progress up here at the top as I'm helping her. I think it did help her. Watch again a little closer this time. Yeah, it's helping her very little, though. So I think the squishing the spider sacks is a little better way to get through this section. Killing these bats. And now one of the things that you'll find is that jump in can be real handy when you're going to attack things. You gotta squish that first. So we're slowly creeping up this task. I'll use my flurry. So you can see there, using up that adrenaline. And now I have actually finished off all the skills that are available for this weapon combination. I've got all the one-handed weapon skills, and I've got my offhand warhorn skills. So this one actually helps my people fight next to me, and this one helps myself and my allies. So this warhorn might be something useful, say more in a dungeon type scenario, or when you're, fighting something with other people. Right. So now I'm going to look at my inventory again. I can't use this. So I don't have any other weapons I can really use at this point, which is kind of a shame, because usually once I've used up all my weapon slots, I've learned them all, I will a lot of times want to switch to something that I don't know yet, so that I can continue to gain skill abilities in a variety of weapons. But we'll just have to wait till we find a weapon, or I'll go buy one once I get done with this task. I'm going to hit F1 again to use up my adrenaline, kill this guy fast. Now this has a level 5, and so I didn't notice that when I got started. You'll see how quickly I'm going down. And I'll use my health real quick just to see how I was able to use my healing down there in level 6 to give myself a nice heal. Didn't probably have to do it, but it didn't hurt, that's for sure. I don't think I got any credit for that because it was already almost dead. We got a lot of people around, so it's slowing me down a little bit, I think, through here. But they got plenty of stuff to look at. And at that point, I just got credit for that world event that's happening around me, because I had fought on a little stuff there. So I got a gold contribution, and I just finished helping her. I haven't quite finished helping her, but a lot of good things are coming my way just because there's all these world events happening around me. I can hit the map and see that there's a lot of stuff going on around me. And it's probably Guild Wars 2 trying to provide enough stuff for all the people around. The game surely knows there's a lot of people in the area, so it's giving them a lot to think about and to do. I thought that would finish up everything she needed, but not. One more should do it. Just one more. And then I'll be done with it. Getting better and better. So now I can see that I cleared out her orchard and helped her. And perfect. I just got another sword. Hopefully it's a two-handed sword. I'm not sure it is. Excellent. It is a two-handed sword, I think. So I'm going to go ahead. It isn't. But what I can do is equip it in my offhand. So this will be a good example. So I'm going to equip this in my offhand. And so now if you'll notice what's happened down here is that I've got 4 and 5 with new skills, but I haven't learned them yet because I've never essentially dual wielded with a sword in each hand. my war horn sits over in my inventory, and if I equip it back again, you'll see that I still have these skills available because I've learned them. But why not learn new skills? So I got my event here and my experience and my karma, my coins. And I'm going to go over here, and just for the heck of it, again, we don't have to go talk to her. I can go up to the mail, and she's telling me that she was a big help, and I can just hit take all.
Mm-hmm. And hey,
and I'm not really sure what I'm taking there. I think it's just her thanks, I guess. But I'm going to go here, and
I didn't see you there.
Say, oh, pie, I like pie. Can I have one? And when I click on this, then this is showing me the stuff that I can get from her now that I've helped her using my karma points. Now I have 72 karma, so I can actually buy some of these things. And I'm thinking
Best time to pick an apple is right before it falls. Too soon and it's tart. Too late and it's bruised.
I hate bruised apples, but I don't mind the tart ones.
I'm going to go ahead and buy a slice of her apple pie, just so you can see how that works. Okay, so I got the slice of apple pie in my inventory, and I'll mouse over it, and you'll see that for 10 minutes of nourishment, it provides plus 20 healing, plus 10 experience from the kills. So I always forget, but I'm going to try to remember.
Most people don't realize trees are
get
male
into
and
an
female.
area where I'll be fighting again, that I'm going to eat that apple pie, and then I'll gain experience faster. Okay, so now one of the things I realized I forgot was to open up this waypoint down here. You'll notice when I hit the map, I got the point of interest. I got the task done, but I didn't unlock that waypoint. I don't know that I really need to unlock that waypoint, because why would I ever come back here? You know, this is just coming into this area to kill those things and do those tasks and moving on. But might as well unlock it because it's right there. So now I got that waypoint unlocked. I can come back there instantly. Do a couple more hits in here so you can see how now having another weapon, I'm dual wielding now. And oh, it's running from me. And now you'll see down here that I've unlocked 8% of the impale. You can jump pretty far, but you'll notice if I didn't quite get close enough, so I fell short. So it can take a bit. I'm going to see if there's a little trick here to knowing how close I can get. It looks like as soon as you'll notice here that it turned white under your ability. Okay, so this is an important little tip that I kind of just uncovered myself. That if I step further back, it's red. That means I can't reach my victim here by using this ability. Like I could hit 3 to do the cripple, but I missed, and it'll show missed up there at the top. So I hit 1, it shows that I missed, so it's useless. If I hit 2, I'm going to jump in and miss, but now watch, I'll just creep forward just a little bit, and now it turns, instead of red here, it's white. That means I can now hit 2, jump in and attack, and then keep hitting. So these little red bars underneath are kind of important. And I played this game quite a bit, and I just realized what those were for. So I'm going to tab to select them, get close enough till it's not red anymore, and then hit 2, jump in, and he's dead. And I guess and I'm slowly working my way here towards helping Casey over here. So let's go ahead and head towards her cool looking little farm up here, and boom, just like the others, now I'm in an area to show that I'm helping her. It can be confusing for people because if I walk away far enough, say I walk back over this way, now it disappears. I'm not helping her anymore. Why am I not helping her? I'm too far away. There's nothing there I can do to help her. So I'm gonna go back close again. Now I'm helping her again. She's got these like crazy parrot-looking bird things here. They're like big walking birds. Oh, this guy thinks he's tough. He's gonna get the flurry. See, now I have 67 adrenaline.
Until next time.
Oh. Where'd he go? Huh. There he is. Alrighty. So I helped her just a little bit, but I'm gonna show you one more thing here before I maybe take a break and think about some more tips to demonstrate. If you'll notice, right above the healing area here, there's a 2 yellow bars, and these are your, I guess you could say your dodging energy. So if I hit V, I dodge away. So you can use that to dodge attacks. You can also do it to jump in a specific direction. I've noticed if you hold down the right mouse button, it seems to just work more reliably, and you just double tap the key in the direction you want to dodge. So if I want to dodge left, I hit A twice and I dodge to the left. If I want to dodge to the right, hit the D key twice, I dodge right. But now notice I can't dodge because it's not going to just let me dodge all over the place. That wouldn't be a good gameplay mechanic because people be jumping around like jumping beans. So instead, you can dodge once, you can dodge twice, but now you got to rest up before you can dodge again. So that really comes in handy as you start fighting in PvP and get into tougher monsters and things like that. You'll find yourself using those dodges a little bit more. Well, I'm going to wrap it up right there. It's like kind of like the intro tutorial. If anyone's interested in more, like to see something a little more advanced, just leave a comment. Let me know. Thanks.